Welcome, Libra, to Spiritual Rebirth Tarot by Madelyn. And today we are going to be doing the reading for October 18 through 24. So it has been your birthday time, and we are coming into the end of Libra during this week and the beginning of Scorpio. So some of you are cusp people, so Scorpio or Libra may resonate better with you. And be sure and look at your sun, moon, rising, Venus, maybe Saturn or some of those planets. So let's take a look first at the Animal Oracle deck. So here's the Animal Oracle deck. Okay, and it's with the Colette Baron-Reid. You can find that at the bottom. And as we're looking at this Animal Oracle deck, let's ask for guidance. Let's all ask together. Okay, and so we ask for guidance. We also ask for a bubble of protection around us during this time. The love and light will come through to this reading. All right, so the first card is the Wasp. So the Wasp doesn't have a whole lot of love, I'm thinking. Sometimes life stings. Okay, so sometimes life stings. 64, which is a 10, which is 10 goes to 1. So it's kind of the end of the cycle and the beginning of the cycle. So when I think of wasps, the first thing I think of are the nests that they build and how they have to collect water and food and things and chew them up and make those beautiful nests out of paper-like substance. In fact, people probably looked at that and went, hey, if I could do that, I could write on it, and that would be really cool. So the Wasp probably helped us with some innovation. So many things in life sometimes sting, but that helps us, moves us forward in innovation. So sometimes life stings. Wasps don't have a whole lot of honey to offer us, but they do provide quite a bit of killing, bugs and things that get in our way. Okay, and the second one is the Giraffe, which is an 11 card. So 11 is a very strong number. Giraffe is also very strong. See the big picture. And Colette Baron-Reid talks about two aspects to the giraffe. One aspect is that the giraffe is really tall. It's up, it's eating, and it can see all around it. It can see if there's something coming. It can kind of help the other animals to know if there's danger lurking. On the other hand, the giraffe reminds us to not get so focused on the little things that we don't notice the big picture. So it kind of pushes us to see the big picture. But at the same time, while you're seeing the big picture, don't forget about the little things. And so it's a nice balancing type card. And that's the energy of the 11, the balance of the two ones, moving into new inspirations and growth, especially in your spiritual journey. So let's also take a look at the Chakra Oracle deck. And let's see what of the chakras we need to focus on, Libra, this week, October 18 through 24. So what should you be focusing on during that time for your chakras? Peace, which is the crown. It's the the soul star chakra. Okay, so this particular chakra is the soul star, which is 6 inches above your head. Since I have Reiki energy, I like to take a shower and kind of hold my hands during the shower in the soul star chakra and then imagine the energy flowing down through the whole body, and it really helps. And you can still do that. You can, bring the energy of the universe up into the soul star chakra and have it flow through your body. It's 31, which is 4, so it's still a very stable grounding, so it's bringing it all the way down. And I love the color, the lavender color, which really has a lot to do with this chakra and the upper chakras. And also that beautiful energy flowing up. And the water lily really points us to the fact that down below in our lives there's a lot of muck and mud, but we can grow up above that and come above that. And that's what the giraffe is saying too, reaching up above to a new place. So that's pretty cool. And the wasp is up high as well. So as we're growing up out of the muck and the mud, and then letting kind of like our praises, and in this case is peace. So little pieces of peace going out to the world, being the peace that the world needs. So let's take a look at the tarot here. This is the Smith-Waite tarot deck. So I like to put Reiki energy into the deck. So I'm really excited because I'm going to do my Reiki 2 training and attunement on this Saturday. And so I will begin to be able to offer more distance Reiki. So that's going to be really exciting. So all the different decks are listed below in my description box, and also the extended link. So today the story will continue. In the extended, we talk about the zodiac signs that come up in the reading, and we also look at the blocks that you'll be facing this week, advice from your higher self, which is usually really an amazing extension of the story. Okay, so the central card here is the 3 of Swords. So we can look at that card a couple of different ways. It's not one of the happiest cards in the deck. So this is the situation. Some of you are in a very sad situation, having a lot of feelings of loss and grief. So many times we only think of grief maybe in the relation of the loss of a loved one. But grief can also come with having to move from one house to another and missing our former home. All kinds of grief can come about in our life, and it's not necessarily just the loss of a person or relationship. Okay, so our foundation, kind of the grounding, security, is the 10 of Wands. The thing that benefits us is the 2 of Pentacles. The Chariot is in the crowning, those upper chakras, kind of like this soul star chakra. And the outcome is the Ace of Cups. So to go from the 3 of Swords, which could be, a breakup, so you could have broken up with somebody or in the process of breaking up with them. And as that happens, or as you, lose them, this new love opportunity is coming into your life. So that's pretty cool. Okay, and so the underneath of the deck, which is the Soul card, this is the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so the thing that you're maybe not thinking about, your subconscious, your higher self talking to you. So it's the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Six of Wands. Okay, so when we're looking, sometimes I like to look first at the soul cards. It kind of it gives a basic idea for the reading. When we're looking at Eight of Pentacles going to Nine of Pentacles going to Five of Pentacles, so 8, 9, 5. There may be a message in that. You could look that up and see if that message resonates with you. The angel number 895, and then they're all being pentacles and grounding. So it's fascinating to me how this chakra came up. You know, needing to open and cleanse the chakra that has a direct connection to the seventh plane. You know, we have that chakra coming out at the same time as all this grounding happening. So we can't forget that as we reach higher and higher and higher into the higher planes to ground ourselves at the center of the earth. And it's such a beautiful connection that we can have. So, you know, working hard at what we do, creating that, but maybe at the same time feeling like we're not doing enough. And you know, this week, some kind of gesture will come to us of a romantic gesture that will really bring a lot of joy, happiness, and kind of like, you know, it's kind of like your knight has come, the knight of shining armor on the beautiful white steed. And so the underneath is you've been working hard, you've been just focused on what you're doing, and this romance will just pop up into your life. So a lot of you, this is a general reading, so a lot of you have really been focusing on some kind of relationship that you're losing. I really feel like it has to do with the relationship. You know, it could be the loss of a partner. It could be the loss of, you know, a parent or a child's affections. Some kind of affections being pulled away from you, and you're feeling that loss. And that's kind of here in this card as well, this feeling of loss of this connection. But as you move on, you're also feeling very burdened, and especially in the things of the earth, the everyday mundane things that you're doing, you're feeling a lot of burden in regards to those. And the thing that will benefit you at this time is balancing things out in your life. So, you know, your burdens are probably coming from an overbalance of, you know, kind of focusing on one thing more than the others, and the others are kind of taking a back seat, but they're starting to like build more and more and more and more up on you, and you're feeling the pressure of that. And so moving forward, moving in a new direction into a new focus of love. So I feel like this love that will be offered to you, this romance, is going to come very quickly. And that's probably one of the things that you'll struggle with, is the speed of that, or the quickness of that. So let's take a look at the Three of Swords, and pull a couple cards to clarify the Three of Swords. So Libra, for this time period, the situation that's coming out is the Three of Swords. So let's see what direction that is pushing us. 10 of Swords. So it's definitely a pain, and a pretty strong, severe pain that's almost leading you to depression for some of you with general reading. And there's communication coming in about some kind of you know, wealth or opportunity, direction, more on the physical plane though. It's not really. So you have somebody coming to you in your state, somebody coming to you and saying, hey, you know, what about this? It may not be a good thing, really. It's like you don't need to be dealing with this. You've got so much pressure, stress, pain, strife going on in your heart right now. The last thing you need is somebody coming and kind of knocking on your door and trying to sell you something. Okay, so let's look at these 10 of Wands. What's the things that are kind of like pulling you down? Okay, so Emperor, 5 of Cups, and Judgment. So for some of you, an Aries is pulling you down. For some of you, just feeling that you don't have this strength, confidence that you need to run your countries and move forward in the way that, you know, you're not being able to see the whole picture. And it's saying that, you know, it's really going to take a pretty major change, a new perspective to get out of this funk and out of this heaviness that you're feeling. So right now there's a lot of heaviness, but it's saying, you know, this card, this Judgment, this new birth, this rebirth. And, you know, I feel like this rebirth is this Ace of Cups. So let me get a little bit more about the Ace of Cups and how the Ace of Cups is this new birth or a new beginning to pull you out of this funk. So this I feel like this is for some very specific people watching this today, this message. If it's not resonating with you, try some of your other signs, your moon, your rising, and watch those and see if they resonate more. Also, if it is resonating, give me a thumbs up, a comment, subscribe, you know, so that I can know that, you know, this has helped resonate with some people and really helped you. So let's take a look at, you know, how this, you know, this rebirth is needed to get you out of the funk. And I think it has something to do with the Ace of Cups. So let's take a look at that. Okay, so we have, five of Swords. So there's some conflict going on for you, having to do with your partner and you know, your love relationship, or somebody who's really close to you. Could be a parent, a child, a sibling, you know, something like that. You're feeling like you're just having to carry the weight of the whole thing. That's kind of what you're fighting over, and what you're really longing for is for you guys to come together and connect and join together. And that's actually the cool thing, because that's what this cup is being offered you. This olive branch is leading you to this cup that this lady is offering this child. See, the same. So this, and it's gonna take the rebirth, and I think it has something to do with this this romantic offer. You know, it's kind of funny. Like, so many times I feel like have to do it all alone. It has to come from myself. I have to love myself first before I can love other people. I have to, you know, do it all myself. And recently I've been learning that I can't. You know, this is the situation, trying to juggle on both ends, and it's just not happening. So, I think what this is saying is you may need a jolt. You need a jolt of something coming into your life that will lead you to this state of victory over this funk. And it's not going to be just yourself. It's going to be the workings of the divine. It's the workings of the angels. They're going to bring into your life a person that's going to really help you and benefit you. So let's find out a little bit about that person and what that person is like. Okay. This is my Llewellyn Tarot deck. Okay, so for the extended, we'll be looking definitely at Aries and Cancer. And we may get some others coming up here. Okay, so it could be you if you're an Aries. Well, if you have a lot of Aries in you, Libra. Okay, so this person is going to come give you that jolt and help you jump out of this funk. Hierophant, so that's a Taurus and a Scorpio. That's kind of cool, actually. It's a Taurus Scorpio, or it's a Taurus for some and a Scorpio for others. So a little bit more distinct. It could also be a Taurus personality, like the kind of person that has more of, you know, a grounding, a sense of beauty and pleasure. It's the Venus, you know, so money and happiness and pleasure, but a real sense of grounding. And then with the death of Scorpio, you know, Scorpio brings a lot of, like, it's water signs, has a lot of emotion, energy, drama, that kind of thing. Okay, so Two of Wands. Chariot again. So we could also have Cancer, and we could also have Leo. Okay, so I'll do this in the extended. Let's look at Taurus, Scorpio, Cancer, and Leo. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this person, they ride into your life, they kind of throw things off balance, and they help you get into a new direction and not be in such a funk. And in doing that, if we look at these cards instead of from the zodiac sign perspective, but what the card actually means, they're a person who has a good understanding of the law and of rules and how things should be done, and if this the end have had an opportunity to have a major change in their life, a new direction. You know, a lot of us, I think the reason that we look at change so much is a lot of us have woken up and we've come to a new understanding of what our life path is about. And so they have done that. And they're also excellent at manifesting and following their heart and intuition. And so, you know, and kind of seeing more clearly what's had that happiness, that energy, that peace. They move swiftly as necessary with a lot of strength and passion. It's the 8 cards, so you know it has strength, has like that element of you know, going for eternity, infinity, abundance, and bringing all of that into your life. And at the same time, they're very methodical and thorough about things when they need to be. So they can both work quickly if they have to, but they tend to be more slow and methodical in their approach. But no matter what, they have a real strong sense of strength and courage about them. Okay, so that's really exciting. This is a really cool person coming into your life, Libra. You know, sometimes life stings. Right now, life stings. Look at the big picture, and as you see the big picture, you'll see your knight in shining armor riding in on their horse, their white horse. There's tons of white horses in this reading. Excuse me. Okay, so please subscribe to the channel and hit the little bell so you can get more readings that come out pretty much every day on the channel. And we definitely have the zodiac signs coming out every week, just on different days. And then we also have the Astrology Friday, and that just came out today. And the relationship reading. I think a lot of the relationship readings I will do something with the past life soulmate, because I think a lot of us end up dealing with our past life soulmates in one way or another, either as a lover or as a friend. And so come on over to the extended. Let's look at a little bit more at this person coming into your life, the different zodiacs that they may be in relation to. And also we'll look at the blocks and the message from the higher self and things like that in the extended reading. So the link is below. I'll see you over there.